All right, thank you, Doug. Well, team coverage tonight from the state capitol. Daniel Burbank is following Governor Jim Justice's final State of the State address. But first, we start with Anna Saunders, who was there as the House and Senate gavelled in earlier. And Anna, a lot of eyes on the House this afternoon.
That's right, Dave. As you know, they have that newly renovated space, but they also have some new faces this year, and not from elections like you might think. Resignations. That's right. Just in the past year, 9 delegates have stepped down, and some of them looking to pursue higher office. Now, all but 2 of those spots have been filled. So the first part of the legislative session was accepting those 9 letters of resignation and then introducing the newly appointed members. Kanawha County had some delegates resign. Delegate Doug Scaff, who used to be the Democratic minority leader in the House, resigned in September, switched parties, and announced a run for Secretary of State. Hollis Lewis took over for him and was introduced on the floor today. Now, Moore Capito announced his resignation toward the end of December to focus on his run for governor. Governor Justice just made his appointment yesterday, naming Charleston attorney J.B. Akers as the new delegate for District 55. He was sworn in just yesterday evening and on the House floor today.
It's been less than 24 hours since I got the phone call with the great news, which I was very honored and humbled by, that the governor had confidence in me to do this. And I've had a lot to do. I went in last night, and probably the best part of the day, aside from that phone call, was my wife, who's a judge in Kanawha County, Mary Claire Akers. She actually got to swear me in last night. So our son got to hold the Bible for me while our daughter stood next to me, and my wife did the swearing in, which was amazing.
Now, the governor still has to appoint people to fill the seats of Delegate Caleb Hanna out of Nicholas County, who resigned to focus on his state auditor campaign. Republican Delegate Anita Hall also resigned just days before session, citing unforeseen circumstances. Her seat also remains vacant. Now, until Governor Justice makes those 2 appointments, those votes will be considered vacant in those roll calls and any sort of matters related to bills. No major votes, though, taken up today. Live here in Charleston, Anna Saunders, Eyewitness News.
Anna, thank you. Also joining us at the state capitol, Daniel Burbank. Daniel, in just a couple hours, Governor Justice will give his last State of the State speech. Any idea about his key points, Daniel?
Well, Dave, I can tell you there's a lot of anticipation for Governor Justice's last State of the State address in the House chambers. Now, Governor Justice has reached his term limit, which only allows the governor to serve a maximum of 8 years in office. Now, a short time ago, Justice officially filed paperwork for his U.S. Senate candidacy. Last week, he announced that the general revenue collections reached about $120 million above expectations. This means the state has more than $406 million going into the fiscal year 2024. Legislators.
The state government needs to live within its means and ensure that we are good stewards of the taxpayer dollars. And so I'm sure that will be a big topic as we move through the session in the state's budget. But I know that there will be other announcements tonight during the governor's speech, and it's his final one. I've been to every one of them, obviously, and I'm looking forward to tonight.
Legislators will also start gathering in the House chambers soon. The governor's State of the State address is expected to begin at 7 o'clock. We will be streaming the governor's last State of the State address on our website. To watch it live, just go to WCHS-TV.com. We'll have more coming up on the State of the State at 6, but for now, live at the Capitol, Daniel Burbank, Eyewitness News.
All right, thank you, Daniel. Tonight, both sides of the aisle will also gather to hear the governor's speech. It's expected to begin 7 o'clock, and we will be streaming the governor's State of the State address on our website, as Daniel just told us. So if you'd like to watch it live, just visit WCHS-TV.com. Thank you for watching, and here's another video to watch from Eyewitness News. Just click right here to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell notification for the latest.